All right, so I'm just going to having trouble with the stream, so I'm just going to record my trading session today. It's the 14th day on the 25K account. It is not. I have 9 trading days on it. Today's January 23rd, Monday. So let me go ahead and pop up the risk disclosure real quick. All right, as always, here's the risk disclosure. Trading futures is risky. Know what you're doing before you do it, and you can lose all your money. Also, this live stream is not financial advice. It is for educational purposes only, and the live stream is not intended to copy my trades. All right, there we go. So I'm just going to do it this way, and yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. And I'll upload the video. So right now we do have a simplicity short coming down and testing these double clusters on the 30 tick right there. Let's see if it breaks them. We are on the bottom of the 50 tick chart right there. 705.25 bar close. There we go. Simplicity moving pretty good on the way down. See if we can keep coming down to this at least level here. We got 700 right there. We have a pullback right now, but we're at the double clusters and the bottom of the 50 tick chart, so it could turn into chop. Don't have HD or anything else. Got some clusters here to the left. So there's not much of a signal to tell me to go short. I don't have any of my confirmations in place to go short. So that's why I skipped this short. There's no HD, there's no potential setup, there's no level to bounce off of, and there's nothing to the left. So we're here, 710. It only pulled back 1 point. Now we do have, that came later, the star 7 with the ZOI here to push down. But I had no confirmations on that one to tell me to go short, other than just a simple LRE. And as you can see, the simplicity lines did do a crossover. So stayed out of that one.
Potential TX on NQ. Potential setup A, setup B on NQ. Trap orders with exhaustion box on NQ. Setup A, setup B on NQ. cluster NQ. Potential TX on NQ. Potential setup A setup B on NQ.
All right, so simplicity flipped green. Now it's flipping back red below this nice little level here. Another short broke the ZOI and Paul there. We do have one mini magnet, but let's see where it goes from here. Of course, that one would have won, but that was just a basic level, basic LRE with no confirmations on it. So I like a stronger LRE, more confirmations. All right. Has some HD here, but actually just went a little higher than that top there. This previous little, it's really just kind of a coil chop, so this would be if we get a good setup, potentially laying a mini magnet right there to the left where those clusters are. Would be a nice short, but there's no setup.
Potential Tx on NQ. Potential setup B on NQ. Double cluster NQ. Potential OP rejection on NQ.
Market's kind of stalled here, so we're just waiting to see if it's going to continue short or what it wants to do.
Double cluster NQ.
Well, market's basically stalled at 700 now, so we're just trying to see if this thing will go anywhere. Not much going on. Just stalled. Could be trying to go short now. Let's see here. If it could break this little mini magnet. Maybe it'll make another settlement run here. Let's see. Looking to see if this bar closes down here on the 30 tick and leaves this magnet. Be a nice push. Settlement's here, so we have a couple ZOIs that have to really get through and this flux level, so not sure how far it'll really go. And currently we do have HD here if this bar closes up, so just wait and see what happens. There we go. It's breaking short. That bar closed to push it through. Right there with that mini magnet. See if we can get a pullback now. Hitting that flux level. Pullback would be right where that mini magnet is and wall. Right here. So I would like that. Right at the bottom of that area that it couldn't really break. So if it pulls back there, I'd be looking to go short.
Double cluster NQ.
We have double clusters here now. So I don't love that. If we could still come up to this wall, I'll probably take a short right back down to them. Well, that just popped up there real quick. See if we can climb back up a little bit more. Look at that. It just popped up and came back down. So I couldn't get an entry there. Let's see if we can come back up a little bit more and maybe even get some HD with it. Okay, I got a bad fill on that. Let's see if we can make it down, though. Did get a pretty bad fill. Let's see if we can make it down and break that flux. Even with my bad fill. So I wanted to get, man, I got filled about 3. It popped down as soon as I hit the button to jump in my trade. So I got filled about 3 points away from where I really wanted to. So that's about 12 ticks difference. So let's see if we can make this push through here. See what these double clusters on the 10 tick does. It did test that bottom, so hopefully it'll push through. Now, if it can't break this flux, then I may want to move to break even because I got filled late. And if it can't break this flux level, that would be a situation where I wouldn't be moving my stop too soon. It may not go. Those double clusters are causing some major hesitation there on the 10. I do feel like I need to be further back, though, on my stop, because my stop normally would have been behind this wall here. So I'm going to have to risk a few more ticks just in case. As much as I don't like moving my stop back, yeah, it still may get me. If I would have got in where I wanted to, 94, I could have grabbed about 6 points on that. So let's see if this holds up. Hopefully it does. But it's not looking great.
Potential TX on NQ.
If we get this TX short, that'd be great. That'd be nice. At this point, if it comes back down to the flux, I'll just take what I can or break even. Because these clusters here is an indicator it's going to have a hard time busting that flux level. Man, I just really hate that I got that fill. It's not a fill that I wanted. Although if it looks like it'll shoot through, we got that trap, that TX short there. Let's see if it'll bust through this time before I move my stop. There's definitely a battle going on. I'm going to go ahead and move my stop to break even. I don't want to risk it since the initial setup is pretty much gone and it's hesitated. So if this runs down, great. If it knocks me out, then I'll take a break even. All right, might bust through. Oh, well, it tried and it popped back up. There's definitely indecision going on here. It tried to bust through. If we can bust through and I can get behind this flux level, that'd be great. Got a ZOI here on this flux. Yeah, it might just knock me out here. Let's see. Just gotta hold it. Hold and wait. I mean, it's looking like it's trying to bust and go short. I just hope it doesn't oscillate and knock me out and then go. Because I want to go for this ride. Come on, bust through. There we go. Now we're trying to get somewhere. Maybe. Just going to hang on a little bit here. It's definitely struggling. That's for sure. Got some clusters here. If we can just get short below this flux, away from these clusters, then it'll definitely push us down. If this bar can close short on the 10 tick. Oh, we got a potential Lorex here. There we go. I'm just going to get behind the flux. There we go. It knocked me out. That's all right. Because it hit this 30 tick ZOI. Not confident it's going to just bust through that. So I went ahead and tightened up here behind this flux. And, you know, it went ahead and knocked me out. But got a decent, okay little win there.
Trap orders with exhaustion box on NQ.
Not sure why it's not showing. There we go. 13 ticks. That's it. Only got 13 ticks on that. But that's okay, because you see it's definitely moving up now. That would have been about 25 ticks if I would have got my order in where I wanted it to be. All right, see if we can get another one here somewhere. Yeah, because see, here's that. Came right to this ZOI. So, not confident it's going to break through, so decided to hang out behind the flux here real quick. And, you know, that way I give it the chance still to go through if it wanted to. If not, then I'm out of the trade. But see, there's going to be times where, you know, you grab small amount, 10, 15, 20 ticks, but there's going to be times that would bust right through and you grab 50, 60, 70, 80 ticks. So it's all about, for me, trailing like this, giving it the opportunity. Now, in this case, the market's not really looking great, so the trail might not always be there. I think I got really close to my stop, too. I almost got stopped out. So to make anything from that one, I'm definitely happy with. Simplicity is trying to go long, but not sure it will. Let's see. Okay, so I don't know if y'all remember last week, I set up a temporary wall where I said this may be a level, and I said I might, it's broke through a couple times, I might take it off later. Well, here's this level. I never took it off. Look on the 30 tick. Look how many times it came to it and bounced off. Look at that. It acted like a floor all morning, even after the close. Right there, came back down to it, went up, bam, 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 hit it again. So I'm definitely going to turn this into a permanent wall for me.
Double cluster NQ.
And then right below it, we have mini magnet ZOI mini magnet. So this down here is, if we can go short, would be a nice targeted area that I'd be looking to trail to.
Potential setup A, setup B on NQ. Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ. Setup A, setup B on NQ.
Might be getting a double mini magnet here if we can get this bar to close short. Got a mini magnet, maybe double mini magnet, but look at all this just spread out order prints right here. This area is just ugly. This whole area. So we need this thing to either run long or break short. You know, just out of this area now. Pretty ugly. And that's right where this Lorex is here, which it did get its scalp. Hopefully this can go short. I would love for this bar to close short on the 30 tick. Right here. If this can close short, that'd be an indication that it may be ready to break through. Double mini magnet, exhaustion box, trapped orders. It had an absorption X, but that went away. Got a little crash right here. We'll see what happens. There we go. Almost there. 89.25 is where that price needs to go for that bar to close. Oh, that's a Lorex. It's a chop, but now it's a Lorex. Got a cluster right there. Absorption X went away. Still a Lorex though. There it is. Come on down. 89.25. Simplicity setting up to go short. There we go. Got this bar close. Let's see if we can bust through now. Simplicity trying to set up short. Hopefully it busts through and goes short instead of just chops. I would hate for it to just chop. We do have settlement down there too. So you just have to wait. I mean, we are still right by the 700 level. So prices, market's really trying to decide which side of that 700 it wants to go. We have earnings coming up this week too. A bunch of earnings tomorrow. So we just need to keep an eye on that, see what times those are released. Just this market just keeps stalling. An hour before the open, when I'm trading them during my sessions, it just stalls. This whole year so far, so just have to stay patient and let it straighten out for us. We got another 30 tick bar that potentially could be laying a mini magnet, which would be on this little mini crash. So if this bar can close down, even more of a sign, another sign of pushing off. There we go. Now it's pushing. Let's see if it can be strong enough to get through all that.
Double cluster NQ.
All right, just trying to push through this ZOI and settlements right below. See if it gets stuck here. I hope it does not. I hope it just keeps going. I will not be taking an LRE above these. So definitely want it to break through first. Because it hasn't proven yet that it's going to go through and just keep going. It hasn't proven that. So on this pullback, I mean, it very well could go all the way back up. Does have HD building up.
Potential TVS on NQ.
Triple clusters. Laid a cluster on the 30 tick on this COI right here. Right there. Still pushing short. Here we go, right into settlement. Let's see if it can keep on going. Keep going through. SLZ, potential SLZ off of settlement. That is a star low volume score with a ZOI. Star low volume score 5 and ZOI there, although it's off of settlement, so wait to get away from settlement. If this can keep pushing short past this dynamic magnet wall in this area, gap level, and then pull back to it and give me something off of that, that'd be optimal for me. You may just chop around here though till the open. About 25 minutes or so to the open. See if we can keep going. Definitely not taking a pullback here. Market's just in a bad area, but again, I'm looking for it to continue short and head down to this area down here, 55 area, 655, 650, right in this bottom area. First needs to get through this junk. But again, I don't know if this is going to happen before the open.
Potential TX on NQ. Trap orders with exhaustion box on NQ.
Yeah, and it's looking like it's not going to come back before the open. May get a setup off these double mini magnets on the 10 tick, but it's not one I'd be looking to take. It is a LRE also. Simplicity's looking like it wants to go long. Bust right through those. We'll see. If he goes back in that ugly area up there, then yeah, that's going to be the end of my session. Might get a Lorex short here, though. This is where a LRE was, but it's, like I said, it's not one that I would really be looking for. Double clusters on the 30.
Trap orders with exhaustion box on NQ. Setup A, setup B on NQ.
I don't like it. Now, we might get a simplicity short. It got a reset. Maybe get a short under settlement. With these double clusters here, though, I'd think it'd be likely to start chopping around here till the open and at settlement.
Potential TX on NQ.
Just going to give it a couple more minutes here and see if it's going to decide to go short or not. Getting pretty close now to the dark zone. We're 9:20.
Potential OP rejection on NQ. OP rejection on NQ.
Yeah, nothing's happening here. I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. So hopefully tomorrow the stream works correctly. All right. I will see y'all tomorrow. Take care.